All right, we're gonna do a review on this Pandora Box 11. I've been trying to do reviews on stuff anytime I get something that I didn't find a lot of reviews on. This is one I think I found like a handful online, but they didn't specify exactly where they got it. Was it one of the originals or not? This is one I got on Amazon. Pandora Box 11. I looked at it for $158, somewhere in that range. There are some that are, better, worse on pricing than this, but to be honest with you, 158, I was like, how bad can it be? So let's go ahead and start with the review real quick. I wanted to get some close-up looks at it. Um, it's big enough. It's a two-player, big enough for two players to play next to each other. My son and I played like Street Fighter or one of these fighting games against each other the other day. I thought it was very comfortable. We were both standing, but I'm on a stool right now. I think it worked just fine. There's a LED light inside that changes color. I think that's pretty cool. This little plexiglass material right here glows on the side, which for 158 bucks, I think that's fine. There was one thing that I right out the box that I thought was not happy with was check that out. See that? When I push on this, it just kind of shakes. So I've determined that on the bottom, one of these legs is off, or there goes the focus. But come on back, focus. Come on back. Come on back, focus. There you go. Guess focus is back. Anyways, on the bottom of this, you'll notice that there's some legs, and those legs, something's only even there. First world problems. That's not a deal breaker for me. For $158, and I think it's like 2,050 games. I mean, really, I don't even know. That's a pretty good deal. So let's get into it. I was just playing that a while ago, and it just moved up. Where did it go? This Golden Axe. It has a lot of the classics, man. I actually got this almost exclusively for this game. I do have it on my old Sega Genesis system, which I have in the other room. I got the old Sega with a Sega CD, and I do have this game on cartridge, and it still works, and I love it on there. But I wanted something that I could play in here that also had multiple games, just that we can have a little fun with. So for $158, again, I felt pretty good. So let's go through the selection. Hold up. All right, so let's go through these selections. I'm not even gonna. I don't know how I can go through all of them, but I'm gonna try to stop on the ones that, look at it. Simpsons. Look at that. Got the Simpsons. What I'm gonna say is, the graphics all seem like if you photocopied something 10 times and you just lose a little bit of that quality. I don't know whether that's because they're trying to smooth out the old pixels and that's what it is, but I think it's because these are just like copies of some, hot stuff that someone pulled off the internet. I don't know where they got this stuff. 150 bucks, that shut my mouth. So anyways, here goes some more games. Try to find some of these ones that I think most people are familiar with. Let's take a look. Punch Out. Like I said, it's got quite a lot, man. Final Fight. They do this a lot. They'll have like Final Fight or something, and it'll say hot. So there are duplicates. So of 2,000, are there 2,000? There's probably 1,000. I don't know, but damn it, that's still a lot of games for 150 bucks. multiple different platforms, you know, systems. Now this one, this golden axe, this golden axe looks a lot better than the other golden axe. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hit play on this one and see what happens. So let's give you an idea what it looks like. There's a speaker inside this thing as well, to let you know it's actually very loud. You hear it? And that's Sega right there. I don't know what that other one was, but I played another one earlier that was earlier in the list. Man, this is definitely a lot better. Turn the speaker down. So I'm gonna hit player. Wow, that is a lot better. Yeah, see, they have multiple copies, and some copies are better, some copies are not as good. This one looks pretty good. Once again, I think they've smoothed the graphics out for it. Obviously, this is done with an HDMI cable in the back. And come on, start play. Well, you know we gotta choose him. You know we gotta choose the best. Let's see. I'm not gonna use my special like I did the first time I played. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, the special got used by accident again. The controls are reversed. Throw that. Get out of here. Yeah, so you got. Yeah. Oh yeah, they got me. They got me. They got me again. All right, but you get the idea. All right, so I'm gonna hit pause. Now, one thing I did notice is there's a pause button too, right there. Some of them, when you hit the pause button, it's instantaneous. Like this one's instantaneous. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit continue. I'm gonna hit pause, and it didn't pause. Sometimes you gotta hold it down. I don't know. But sometimes you hit the pause, you gotta hold it down. Sometimes you hit it and it pauses automatically. So anyways, we're gonna exit. I'm gonna scroll through a few more. This is obviously gonna end up being a lot longer video than I normally intended on, but I just wanna give you guys an idea of the type of games, because that's what I couldn't figure out online. It was like, what the hell is on here, right? So maybe you guys can see some of this stuff and it'll be helpful to you. I mean, look at this. Look at what is this? K off 98, and they have like 1,000 copies on here of the same game, slightly different. You know, maybe not 1,000, but they have probably 50 or 100 of them, right? I guess I never even heard of some of these games, but maybe it was big in Europe or something. I don't know. So I'm kind of rounding to the beginning here. I can tell you it's got Pac-Man, it's got Ghouls and Ghosts we talked about, Golden Axe. It's got a lot of Sega games, Sonic. It has a search function, which I'm gonna show you that real quick. So A, B, they don't have the buttons labeled. So it's A, B, or C, and that's A, B, and C, but it's not labeled. Why they wouldn't label it, but whatever. So I'm gonna do C for search. We're gonna do Sonic. I didn't play that yet, so let's see what that's like. It's a little bit longer video, but whatever, right? How can I show you guys what this is all about if I don't? Because nobody was really doing this, so hopefully this is helpful. I hope it's helpful. So I'm gonna do Sonic, the original, looks like. Yeah, they smoothed it over. Everything smoothed out. I don't think I like that. All right. So I'm gonna hit player one. We're gonna start it. Oh, isn't that satisfying? Oh, can you see that? Look at that. It's so smooth. You know, and I don't know. But the gameplay for the most part is about, I'd say 95% there. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, and for 150 bucks, I have seen Sega systems being sold, the old, not the, you know, not the old system, but the, I guess, a new version of it for, you know, almost $100 by itself, and this thing has all these different games on it. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna pause that. But I hope that was helpful. I might post another one later to show some more games because this video is just getting a little bit long. But I think for $158, some of them up to about $200 on Amazon, this Pandora Box 11 I think is pretty good. Make sure it has that search function, otherwise you'll be scanning through 2,000 games to get what you want. But I think this thing's pretty good. Thank you.